It's 4 laps, not 6 this year, thanks to the weather complications, but it is still the greatest challenge in motorsport. 150.92 miles flat out. The legend John McGuinness leads us off with the number 1 on the bike. Here comes his teammate Dean Harrison. 3 times a TT winner. He's got quicker a week. Last time he won the senior was in 19. He hasn't had a win this week. Can he take that extra step today? Off down Bray Hill he goes. Michael Dunlop, 29 wins for this week. This could be a record-breaking day for him if he can take the senior today. He was miles in front earlier on in the week in the Superbike race until that visor problem robbed him of a win. That was Brookes off the line, and now Davey Todd, been flying all week long, took that first TT win. He'd love to take another one today, but it is a big ask against this competition. He tucks in and heads down Bray Hill. And of course, behind him will be coming Peter Hickman, the number 10, 14 wins, only 1 this week, but we know how good he is on senior day. Here comes Brookes into the left-hander, a little bit of flames as he rolls off the throttle. Dunlop leads by 1.3 from Harrison, but of course we're waiting for Todd to come through, and he's 2.3 up the road.
Davey Todd, he is marked his intentions. This is an incredible first sector aboard that Milwaukee BMW Superbike. Peter Hickman,
a 10th quicker. Wow, so Hickman and Todd are pushing, but Hickman is a 10th ahead of him, so this is on. Here comes Dunlop now. He's about to trip that timing line. Let's see where he is in comparison to Harrison. And he leads. But remember, Hickman and Todd behind were up the road. So he's gapped Harrison by 5.4. Here comes Davey Todd.
Sounded like Michael got a lot of wheel spin on the way up to the hairpin there. He must be pushing that Honda very, very hard. If he's got pit signals already, he knows that he's got time to make up.
Todd 5.9 in front. So Todd is 5.9 up on Dunlop. That's outrageous. Here comes Hickman. Is Hickman still going to be leading? Because he was a 10th up on Todd. We know Todd's on it. Of course, he did have that little bit of traffic trying to pass a moment ago, and Hickman leads by 2.6.
Oh, Andrew, we have an epic on our hands as the BMW breathes flames.
Board, here's Dunlop. Ah, what, that's slip? That's not wheel spin, Cam. We thought we heard wheel spin. That sounds more like clutch slip.
Yeah, it certainly does, and that's what, as we see Davey Todd making quick work of James Hillier on the way into Windy Corner. Davey Todd, this young man is on a mission. He's had a taste of victory this week in the Super Stock class. He said how similar the Superbike is.
It's Dunlop, Cam. Sorry to interrupt. Dunlop, the yellow flag is out, and he raises his arm because he's withdrawn from the Senior TT. So Dunlop has gone tech. We thought we heard something at the exit of the hairpin. We definitely heard something at the exit of the bungalow. He will not make it 30 this week. He's going to have to wait until next year. So Hickman then up to 8.3. That could just break Davey Todd here once he sees his next pit board and finds out how big the gap is.
Sean Anderson, another rider going very well this year and in contention for a top 10 finish. And back to Mike Brown aboard the RSV Aprilia. Also set personal best this week. And then, of course, our Manx ace, Nathan Harrison, on the other official Honda entry. But this is the man of the moment. Pete Hickman, 135.5 mile an hour from a standing start. He's on lap record pace heading into the first pit stop.
This is where he has his pit board at the side of the road. Ginger Hall into... Oh, he's dropped it!
Down!
Hickman's dropped it!
Oh, my goodness.
The bike goes down the road. Where is he? Is he okay? Oh, my, someone just missed the bike as well. They've come round. The engine's still running, and finally it's cut. Where's Pete Hickman?
This is unbelievable, leading the Senior TT. He's up on his feet.
He's okay, that's the most important thing, but he was leading the Senior TT. He goes to the side of the road. As a look back at the bike, and you can see there, he's so disappointed. Wow, Cam.
So we ride on board with James Hillier. He's about to hit the scene of the accident, and he will have no idea. It's completely blind entry as you pass the Ginger Hall pub. Oh, goodness, look, bike sliding up the road, Peter sliding up the road, and he threads a high-speed needle.
Brilliant job by him to miss both, obviously, particularly Pete. This is the onboard with Hickman. Watch this.
So Pete's driving hard off Solby Bridge and then rolls the throttle. Oh, as he turns into the left-hander past the Ginger Hall, and he's just lost it. Bounced off the bank as James Hillier flies past. Both those riders so lucky. Marshals are quick to be on the scene, checking he's all right. Back to this man. Davey Todd now leading Senior TT. Josh Brookes now running in second. Andrew, we are losing a favourite per lap. This is an absolutely epic Senior TT race.
It is, and I think we're going to have a new senior winner. Remember that Hickman has won the last two. Harrison won the one pre-COVID in 2019. Todd only took his first TT victory earlier this week. He'd have been happy with one, but of course he's done it. He was in that fight. It was him that's made Hickman push that hard because he was there with him. So he deserves this opportunity, but we're not even halfway yet.
So here he is, here's Toddy, he's the leader coming in. He's pulled up just on the line there, no problem, everything seems okay, seems quite relaxed. You've got Josh Brookes coming in. That'll be a mega podium if he gets on there, and good for the team. Toddy Zeller is just getting a new visor put on by Stu Millington. The guys are cleaning the front of the bar. Obviously, there's quite a few flies. They're cleaning the screen as well. There's a new rear Metzler going in. James Hillier coming in the bits, just flicking his visor up. He's on the pit lane limiter. Toddy's there off. And then the boys will be filling him in, letting him know exactly what's happening and what he needs to do for the last 2 laps. It's going to be the longest 2 laps of his life. Believe me, I've been there. When you're riding around feeling every vibration, everything going on the bike. Here we go, back in gear, no problem this time. Not like the last Superbike race. He's getting out the pit lane on his own, running down, and the way he goes out there, pit lane limiter off, rock and roll.
And here is Todd. Oh, backing it in. I tell you what, he's still pushing. He's obviously feeling really comfortable, Cam. Look, the lead's gone up to 43. He is still taking time out of people with literally 13 miles to go.
Sometimes the best way to stay focused is to continue to push. All too often, riders get a large gap, they back off, and that's when they make an unforced error.
Josh Brookes continues to just edge a little bit more out over Dean Harrison. Harrison is safe over Hillier. So the top 3, all pretty safe for their podium position, but this is the toughest course in the world, and there will be a little bit of Todd, yeah.
Elbow down, showboating on the last lap, elbow down. That's incredible. Davey Todd, I think you could almost see him smiling through that dark tinted arrow visor. I
was just going to say that surely by now he's taking it easy, but he just is not, is he? It's a massive, massive lead for this guy. It's an incredible performance. I say, just took that TT win the other day. He had to fight for that as well, which I think made it a better win, didn't he? He wasn't gifted it, he won it on the road. He fought for it, and this is going to be probably, I think it's going to be the biggest result of his entire career.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. Mike Brown. Oh, I love listening to that Aprilia, that V4. Sean Anderson now in tow, and Michael Rudder in between them.
And Nathan Harrison coming through. So good to see a Manxman on a factory Honda.
Yeah, absolutely. And just PBs, lap times and race positions. Look at the crowd just waving Davey Todd on as the miles count down. This is a sensational moment for this rider.
Look at it, look at it. P1 plus 42, lap 0. You are nearly there, and this is a popular win. The hedges are lined with people who love Todd. He's a young guy, and he's overturning the TT establishment.
Oh, Josh Brookes on the front wheel, then backing it in to Craignabar turn on the last lap. This is without doubt the strongest finish Josh Brookes has ever had at the TT.
Davey Todd comes down to the final yards of 37.73 miles, lapped so many times over these last couple of weeks. He came here looking to join the Big Four. He beat the 2 biggest names arguably on the entry list in Hickman and Dunlop to take the Superstock race. And now he's going to come down over the line. His second ever TT win is the big one. It's a wheelie over the line for Todd as he takes the senior in 2024.
Oh, taking it in style with the stand-up wheel stand, cross the line into a stoppie.
That's a proper one, a massive stoppie on the way into the return road. Here comes Harrison, he's going to pick up P3, so regularly on the podium here. And now comes the smoke. Look at the fans, the phones are out. This is the moment for them. Todd has won the senior in 2024. That tyre's going in the bin. Brilliant.
And Davey Todd's name's going onto the biggest trophy in motorcycle racing.
It is Todd who takes the senior TT. The Australian Josh Brookes gets a brilliant P2, and Dean Harrison finishes 3rd.